Today we're going to work on some volleyball drills.
We're just going to work on the basics of passing and underhand passing.
So if you catch, you go like this.
That would be
Right
setting.
overhand.
That's overhand setting. Passing, yeah. So we're going to pass today, and I'm going to teach you the arm position and the footwork. So the first thing I like to do is I like to teach two-step, Deb. So you do this with me. So we're going to scoot back. And we're just going to show you our feet. And all we're going to work on is, ready, left, right, just two steps. So we want to keep our feet shoulder width apart. I like to pass with my foot a tiny bit in front, but every time I move, I go 1-2 to get my feet set. So we'll work on that through our drills, a 1-2 step, and then we will work on arms and legs as well. So the first thing we're going to do with our arms is our hand position. So we're going to put the ball between our knees. And there's two different hand positions that we teach, but the one I like the best is because of arms. So you can keep your hands flat and on top of each other. Can you try this, Devin? On top of each other, and then you tuck your thumbs in. So the key with passing is your arms just need to be the same.
But
So we don't interlock our fingers and our thumbs because it's harder to let go. The quickest thing is hands release. And so there's this way, which I usually don't teach. I usually try to break kids because it tends to break our wrist and go, and so there's more ricochets.
But
Good job. So then what do? You make a fist. You show them. Make a fist with your thumb flat.
yeah, and then go.
And you wrap around it, and your thumbs line up, and your elbows line up, and your arms, yeah. So that's hands. Fist, wrap around the other hand, and it doesn't matter which one. It's whatever's comfortable with you. So we do two-step in that. The next thing about our arms is our arms should not be touching our stomach or our chest. So when we rotate, we should be rotating our shoulders, not our elbows. So a lot of younger kids like to move their elbows. We actually should be out with our shoulders round, pushing forward. Can you show them how you can do that? Good job. Can you scoot back in the grass and show them so they can see? Good job.
And then if there's a ball going, you go this way, go forward.
Yeah, that's what we work the two-step. So those are our basic hands. We keep our elbows off of our chest, so there should be a gap, and our arms should be out, extended as far as we can go. All right, so we're going to work on our first drill. We're going to work on our two-step, and all we're going to do is pass to ourselves. So we're working on our arms and our feet movement. So we're just going to pass to ourselves. Are you ready, Deb? Pass the ball up. Two-step, two-step, two-step. Oh, there's the sun. Can you do it?
It's the wind.
It is the wind with your ball. So the other thing, if you notice, is the ball shouldn't be hitting your arms up high, and it shouldn't be hitting your hands. Can you come show them where it should hit? Turn around and show the camera.
Right in the middle.
Yeah, come down here. So if I use her arms, get your arms ready.
It's supposed to hit right here.
Yeah, it's supposed to hit this part of your arms right here. So a lot of kids tend
To hit right here.
to hit their hands.
And that makes it way red.
Yeah, it does make it way red, but because your hands have a bunch of different bones, it's not as predictable. So we're going to try to do everything the same and everything predictable. Okay? The other thing that, if we do that drill again, is you notice that my arms aren't swinging. My arms should stay on my legs. I don't teach arm swing, I teach leg movement. So, and we teach leg freeze with the hip. Okay, and so that's one drill that you can do by yourself.
Yeah.
Another drill,
That's it.
come out here, is a toss. So if you have a partner, and I'm going to toss to her. Ready? You're good. Come this way. You got to come this way more. Yep. Ready? Get your arms and legs ready. Keep your feet shoulder width apart. There you go. Ready? And I'm just going to toss. Good. Bend your legs. Drop your butt. Okay, you're bending your elbows. Elbows shouldn't bend. Legs move. Good. Feet move. Good. Okay, so we do that drill, and then we will toss on her left side and make her move to her left and make her move to her right. We'll see if she can toss to me and show you. Catch it. Good. Now toss it to my right. Notice my two-step. Good catch. Working. Toss it to my left. Here's just another simple, good drill. So that is a toss drill. The next one I'm gonna have her do for us is another toss drill, but I'm gonna toss short, and then I'm gonna toss far. So she's gonna come close and pass short, and then she's gonna go far and pass far, trying to get to me. So when you're close, you don't have to use your legs, you just use your arms. When you're far, you have to push more with your legs. Ready? Right here, Duck. Come close. Come closer this way. Ready? Get your legs ready. Good. Here it goes. It's going to go far. Run far. Good. Turn around. Come close. Hurry. It's going to be close. Good. It's going to be far. Go, 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 go. Okay, turn and run. We shouldn't be backpedaling. It should be a turn and run. Do you want to do that drill with Mom? You going to toss for me?
Yeah. I still hit it and I counted.
Yep. Okay, now you're going to toss it far. Okay, do it close. Do it far. Good job. Oh. Another drill I like to do by myself is a short pass and a high pass. Still working on my feet, but I'm going to pass it short, and then it's high. Short, high. Short, and you do that over and over. Short, high, short, high. You want to try it?
I'm going to do it with mine.
The wind's going to take yours. Okay, try it by yourself. Okay, you can come out further if you want. Okay, so her angle has been bad because she's elbowing using her elbows. She needs to stay straight and pass up with her arms straight. She's learning, she's in first grade. So she's going to go on one knee and get her arms ready. And I'm just going to work. Good. Good. And I'll just toss. Good. And then if I toss a little bit to her left, she's going to have to not move her legs. She's going to have to open her arms. Yeah. And make her back arm higher than her front arm to get it to me. Good. Good. So then from there, we can stand up and try it standing up. Ready? Same thing. Same motion. Bend your knees. Good. Hands. So we're going to pass back and forth for you to see. Ready? Ready? 2. So we do that a few times. Ready? Get your feet ready. Ready? Try again. Try again. See if we can find it. Get your feet ready.
2.
Another problem that young athletes and volleyball players have is they like to fall to their knees. So I teach more of a butt drop than to your knees just because you can get up from butt drop. So I'm going to show you a drill I like to do to help athletes stay off of their knees. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come out and I'm going to bounce the ball, and then I'll pass it to myself, bounce it, pass it to myself. Notice my footwork, I have to stay down as I do it. It's hard because the grass is a little bumpy, so I bounce. So once I do that with a bounce, then I'm going to count to 3 before I can pass. So I'll bounce and then count 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to try to drop underneath in this position to pass the ball. It'll be quicker to get off the ground when we're on our feet than if we're on our knees. So I'll bounce it and then pass. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. Ooh, that one took a bad bounce. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So that's a good drill to work on staying on your feet and not falling to the ground. Another drill we like to do is I like to hit at her. I know she's little, but we do it a lot, and she's learning from it. So we progress from tossing to bumping to her, to setting to her, and then we'll hit to her. So I'll show you. Come right here. So the first thing I'll do is as she's ready, I'm just going to toss. Good. And we'll just do that a few times, and then I'll bump it to her. Ready? Get down and ready. So she has to work on moving her feet a little bit with the bump, and then we'll go to a set. Ready? Stay down and ready. Okay, move your feet. Remember, get under the ball. Move your feet. Get there. Get there. Good. That was better. Ready? Ready? Almost.
Ready.
Ready? Good. And then from there, we'll work on a tip so she sees my hand motion, or a throw.
Oh.
Yeah, stay
So
down.
you put it on this hand? Throw it?
Okay, stay down. Ready? So we'll work on just like a tip. Okay, get your feet ready so she has time to react. Good. And then we can work on tips left and right. Stay down. Good. Good. Like I said, she's in first grade. So from a tip, we can work to a throw. Get down and ready. Arms out. Good. Again. Down and ready. Drop. There you go. Good. So we'll do that a few times so that the angle of the ball is right for her. And then I'll hit to her. Ready? Down and ready. Get your knees bent like you're supposed to. Get your arms out. Good. Now try not to back away. Keep those arms out. Stay down. Arms out. Good. So just work in, hit. So that's a few more drills besides just tossing you can do with.
Okay, have fun.
Oh, we have fun.